Yeah, welcome back, everybody. You are live and direct, you know. This is D Rude. You are here at ARTC, and this is the Elephant in the Room podcast. Welcome back. Everybody feeling today, man?
Yes, sir. Good night and good
Everybody
day.
feeling good? Everybody feeling good?
Man, you feel me?
Feeling nice, nice,
Feeling
nice.
little day,
John,
you feel me?
John, you got one of my favorite colors on, man. What's that you wearing?
You know what I'm saying? That's something
What's
new coming
that?
out, you know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
That
Talk
blue?
about it. Talk
You know what I'm
about
saying?
it.
We got some new colorways coming out.
Oh,
We got this
yeah.
one right here.
What's that, blue and
Yeah,
yellow?
right there.
What's that, kid? Peachy
You know what I'm
yellow,
saying?
you know what I'm saying? For the springtime, you feel me?
Carry you into summer.
Blue and yeller.
Yeah.
And yeller.
Blue and yellow.
What do you know?
That right. All right now.
Yeah.
Spring colors, if you will.
Oh, yeah. We talking about release day right now? What we doing?
No, we gonna save that for the end of the video, you feel me? If you watch the whole video, y'all find out when these boys drop, you feel me? And that's it.
And stay tuned, y'all.
Very soon in
Stay
this.
tuned, y'all. Stay tuned, man. It's been an interesting, couple weeks, man. You know what I'm saying? We just had the draft up in the city.
That is
A
true.
lot of action, you know what I'm saying? Traffic was crazy like it usually is, you know what I'm saying? But really, really crazy, especially going
Man, we ain't gonna talk
downtown.
about no traffic.
You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about this draft a little bit, man. Any of y'all get to catch the draft a little bit?
I did.
You know?
Midget, for real.
There's a little smidget, you know what I'm saying? You know, all of us
I had to.
diehard Browns fans out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
John, what you think about the picks we got? The first pick, Greg Newsome. Was you satisfied?
Man, what?
Man, what?
Was he right? I was lit. It's over with, man. Lockdown city. Ain't nothing.
Man. You feel like they tackled certain needs that they needed?
Top 10 defense on the way.
Top five.
I say top 10
Let's
because
talk
I
about
count for
it.
injuries.
Yo, you got to count for injuries,
that's
but
true. That's true.
count for injuries,
That's
but
true.
also catch who we getting back though. We still haven't really seen Greedy Williams. We still haven't really seen Delpit.
Oh yeah,
And we just upgraded on the secondary, and guess who we just got on free agency?
Who?
Jadavian Clowney.
Yeah.
Former number 1 overall
Big
pick.
Clowney.
Now, barring health, like you said with injuries, barring health, listen, we got a top 5 defense, man, in the making, man. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. I'm feeling real froggy. I'm feeling real good.
I'm feeling good.
Real good. It's real good being a Browns fan. And shout out to all my Browns fans out here for real. They've been holding it down since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? We done seen some rough patches out here, but it's our time. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Just to relish this time, man. We a team now for real. We can actually say that.
Yeah, that is true.
Catch his tailgate.
I don't know if I
Catch the
like all
tailgate, bro. It's
the
like
national
real.
media attention though. Like I don't know.
You didn't like that?
I don't like everybody. I don't like the whole national media attention.
All right, so let me ask you this real quick. I'm glad you said that. All right, so because I've had this stance since we're finally good now. Listen, I'm all about peace and love. Obviously, y'all know that. So I accept all these bandwagons. How you feel about that?
I mean, it's cool. I mean, but it's like now that's all they talk about. Like we never used to get talked about. Now
Never.
Now it's either they room for us or they just really hating on this.
Right.
For real.
Hey, just like if you brought us up, it was subliminally negatively.
Now they're just trying to find a reason to bring.
Yeah,
this
now
up.
you finding a reason just to
They
say
be
something because we
reaching. I be
nice.
like, bro,
Hey, y'all see the way Baker Mayfield tied his shoe?
For real though.
That is fun.
Yeah, man. Speaking of Baker, you saw they picked up his cut, whatever. You think they should give him a long-term deal?
Baker gonna get his money, man.
You think he will?
Get his bread.
Yeah.
He gonna get his
Probably
bread.
be like midway towards the end of this
Yeah.
upcoming season.
Yeah, I can see that. For
Yeah.
sure.
I ain't worried about that.
Nah.
They just want to make sure he don't get too full of himself again. And
Yeah, I'm about to
Get
say,
gassed up and start doing dumb
doing
stuff.
dumb stuff.
Listen. He was at one point. That man was having more progressive commercials than touchdowns he was throwing. So
He gotta
I'm
get that
glad
bag,
that.
though, so.
What y'all think he gonna do this
I'm
year?
glad
though?
that man turned it around this past year. He had a great year. But yeah, no, what he's going to do this year, I feel he's going to have a better year than he did. He's got more weapons. He's got more help on the defensive side. It's going to take pressure off him. And that's really what it is. You want to take pressure off him because, he's part of it, but he's not the main reason why we were successful last year.
Right.
We had the number 1, number 2 running attack in the game,
Yeah.
Kareem and Chubb, and that's going to continue. So I hope we can just keep building.
The deep ball about to be crazy.
Listen. If
especially with that
Odell,
Anthony Schwartz
I'm
dude. Dude ran like a 4.2.
the fastest. He was the fastest person in the draft.
That curl like a shrimp. They ain't gonna be able to catch him.
the
let me ask y'all this though. Hey, let me ask y'all this though. Like, so, because Odell obviously been on the team for a few years, you've been injured or whatever. So, like, you think you see the Browns in any scenario, like, kind of like trying to move past him, or you think they're gonna keep him as long as he stays healthy?
Well, as long as he's productive and healthy, they're gonna keep.
They're gonna keep.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Because he's still whether he's had injury problems or not.
Yeah.
He's still a player that you got to double team when he's out there on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Now with all these other players, with all these other new guys we just drafted, yeah, no.
Man, it's gonna be trouble.
Shorts, just run straight. That's all I need you to do.
Yeah.
Do a fade. Do a fade.
Going against Kansas City, you need firepower. Like,
You do.
You can't
You
have an
gotta match.
average offense. Hence why the Bills got Diggs, because like you need that going up against Kansas City.
Right.
No, that's facts. No, it's just wild because it's like we probably have on paper and obviously talent wise, we have like a top 2 offense. I mean, in the league.
Oh yeah, definitely.
On paper, and like we've shown it what we could do offensively. You know, that was without Odell. It's a great addition to have Odell. Let's not act like I hate people trying to talk like, you know, we could do so better without Odell. We're so better without Odell. No. All right, the flow of the offense might move a little different without Odell, but like, listen, you want Odell when he's healthy.
Nah,
Odell is
healthy.
insane. He's one of those like pantheon, like one of a lifetime athletes. That's a freak athlete. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and he's blessed to be able to play for us. Like, come on.
Right.
So we should relish that and want him on our team. Like, there's more weapons for Baker to play with because, listen, I love Baker and I want him to stay here because we love him here. We love him here. Cleveland accepts him and he wants to be here. That's why I want him here. So like, he's got to keep showing, and I want everyone to be healthy. But speaking of Baker, though, you know, in the quarterback play, y'all obviously been up on the news with Aaron Rodgers, right?
Yeah.
All that stuff going on. You know, let me ask you this crazy question: if there was a situation where we could get Aaron Rodgers, would you trade Aaron Rodgers and get rid of Baker? What would you do?
I'm not doing it.
No. Talk about it.
Yes, I know he will.
Elaborate.
Realistically, he will bring that championship here. Yes, I understand that. But then we're gonna go right into back to bitching that we ain't got another quarterback. I don't want to go through another 10 to 15 years of quarterback struggles again.
That's true. I would add him instead of replacing. If we was gonna do that.
But you're not gonna add him though. That's the thing. You're not adding him though. You about to
That shit
replace
slow
him.
then.
That man made history.
You're not adding him. You're not adding him.
Baker made history for the Browns. You
That's
can't ask
true.
him to sit on
That's
the
true.
We not
That's true. He ain't gonna hear that shit.
30 this year.
I'm saying no. If you wanted to trade him, if you had to trade, if you wanted, but that depends. Also, you got to look at like what's the organization situation. We don't know what they're looking at. Are we trying to win now? Are we trying to build for the future? Because if you ask me, I feel like it looks like they're trying to build for the future. So we got a lot of young players. We got a young team, right? Bro. We got a young team. We made some moves, this and that, but we got a young team.
Super young ass team.
So it looks like they're trying to build young. So if you ask me, it sounds really good. I would love to have Aaron Rodgers in Cleveland, but I don't see it happening.
Not at all.
I honestly don't see Aaron Rodgers leaving. I feel like a situation they can work that out. You know, it's more of an ego thing, honestly.
Man,
but
we building for the future, but we winning at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep it real. Kansas City barely won that game against us in the playoffs.
We made a couple mistakes. We made a couple mistakes, but yeah.
And I think the Browns would have been a better matchup for Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl than Kansas City.
Yeah.
And we saw what the score of that shit was.
Right.
Downtown.
You know what I'm saying? Shit got ugly real quick.
Right, yeah, but so we all rooting for Baker then to keep prospering and keep doing this thing.
But the only way,
'cause I know I am.
The only way I would make that trade, you got to give me Jordan Love too.
Jordan Love?
I need both of them.
Man.
I think that's the only way somebody with a young quarterback.
You gonna try to keep Aaron Rodgers in his feelings. He's trying to get out now.
No. See, there's a difference though. There's a difference. We both know that your time is limited, right? But see the difference where the mistake where Green Bay made with Aaron Rodgers, what they didn't do with Brett Favre is, they got Aaron Rodgers, but they didn't trade up. Aaron Rodgers fell. He was like, it's a really good quarterback. Our quarterback's agent, why not? Mm-hmm. Now, if Jordan Love would have fell to the Packers, I think you take that a little different. Right, but when you trade up, that means like you're thinking like
moving on
in the near future, rather than I'm just getting him as a security deposit. You know what I'm saying? Type. If you know what I'm saying, you're gonna give us about a good, I say 4 or 5 years, and then I mean, who knows? We probably have to get rid of him before he even get to see the field. But I still need that insurance policy.
Yeah, that's true.
Because his contract might come up in like a Jimmy G situation where it's like, you gotta go. Like,
so
Aaron's still balling.
My man to the left, E over here appreciate this. So basically, what you're saying is Tom Brady just the GOAT, and you don't believe in Aaron Rodgers. Is basically what you're saying. Because if Tom Brady was in the discussion, I feel like you wouldn't have this conversation. A lot of people wouldn't. But that's another conversation in itself, honestly, about who to go for real. But we can save that for the next episode.
I'm not gonna lie. I would trade
Brady
for Aaron Rodgers
conversation.
before I trade for Tom Brady.
He's younger, that makes sense though.
That and Aaron Rodgers can do more with less.
And listen, see that's
Now, that
debate.
is a fact.
See, like,
That is a fact.
hey, but listen, that's debatable though. Look at Tom Brady's track record.
Look at Tom Brady's track record. When has Aaron Rodgers had a coach the caliber of Bill Belichick? When has Aaron Rodgers? I got another one. When has Aaron Rodgers had a top 5 defense?
Huh?
When has Aaron Rodgers had a top 5 defense?
I couldn't tell you.
Exactly.
Couldn't tell you. Except for the year he won the Super Bowl. The year he won the Super Bowl, they had a nice defense with Clay Matthews
They
and
might have
AJ
been top 10. I
Hawkins.
don't even think they was top 5. They might have been top 10.
No, they was nice, bro. I don't know what they were, but they was nice, bro.
They were nice, but they
were
were
like top 5.
They
were top 5.
I
You
would
had
have
Charles Woodson still on there.
Charles Woodson
So I'm
was still in his
saying?
heyday. Clay Matthews was still in his heyday.
Clay Davis was young still at that time.
Clay
Clay young.
Matthews was
AJ Hawk was still young.
AJ
From Ohio
Hawk.
State.
Be that
Shout out to
as
AJ Hawk, Ohio State son, you know what I'm
Be
saying?
that as it may, so the one time he had a top 5 defense, he won a Super
They won
Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Tom Brady has habitually had a top 5 defense, and he won 6 of them. 7. So
Listen, no,
It wasn't that good for
it's apples and
real.
oranges. I'm with you because like it's a team sport. Football's a team sport overall, huh? What'd you say? What'd you say? I missed that. What'd you say?
Like I was saying, the Patriots got a good defense, but it's not like they was like #1 defense every trip.
they were top 5.
They were top 5. It doesn't matter if they was number 1. What the fuck?
Hey, you got a top 5 with one of the best quarterbacks. You almost like literally guaranteed to.
You're in the ship every time. What they was, nigga. Like,
No,
what the
I've been
fuck?
saying to people like, especially because I was y'all know I'm a hockey kid. I grew up playing hockey. That's my main sport. Defense wins championships.
Defense
so
won
like,
championships all day.
you definitely need a complete team.
Who won
Football's
the
a
Super
team
Bowl? The
sport
team
for
with the
real.
better defense.
All I'm saying is like,
Tampa Bay defense came out somewhere too.
listen,
They was
listen, all I know
Better
is,
defense.
listen,
all like that in the regular season.
all I know is that shout out to Baker Mayfield. It's Cleveland all day. We got you, bro. We here, man. Listen, there's a lot of cool little movies and shows coming out. Let's talk about this Mortal Kombat though. You know what I'm saying? This Mortal Kombat was serious to me. What
Like,
y'all
I
think?
don't care what
Kels,
anybody
what you
say.
think?
That movie was a banger.
That movie was
Kels,
lit,
what you
man.
think, bro? What you
The
think? Let's-
remake was good, man.
Kels, let's hear you talk, bro. What you think?
That movie was great, man.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you expect from a video game adaptation movie?
Yeah, what did you like? Let me ask you this. What did you like about it the most? Talk about that.
What did I like about it the most? I like the fact that they tried to add a little storyline to it.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like
Hero movie.
throw. Even though
It was a lot of smoke. It was a lot of throw.
There was a
Yeah.
whole lot of asses that was getting handed to.
No,
them.
that's facts.
But they threw a little storyline in there too. Shoot.
I mean, it was the same storyline as the game, except they just added
Added a new character.
They added a new character.
My boy Cole had a miss though.
Cole Young was
movie wasn't like
when he
that.
got his shit. Yeah.
The first movie was about the tournament, but it didn't have like a.
Let me ask you this. So like, I think so. Like, if you haven't seen the movie, listen, HBO Max, you can see it in theaters now. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's out there.
It's been out for a
It's been
month.
out for a little. It's been out for a month. It's been out for a month,
It's
right?
been out for a
So if you
month.
haven't seen it now,
That's
pity
your
to you.
fault.
'Cause you
That's your
missed,
fault.
yeah, because you missed some good smoke.
All you gotta do is do a free
But
trial.
let's talk about the tournament. All right, so
HBO
if
Max
y'all,
got a free
so
trial.
obviously we've all. What you say, John? My
I
fault.
said HBO Max don't got a free trial.
Nothing for the Fisky baby.
So we all seen this. So obviously they didn't have a tournament per se, right?
Not yet.
Per se,
yet.
per se, but they set it up for the tournament, and at the end they tried. I felt like they did a good job. All right, so obviously they didn't have a tournament like everyone expected, because I was reading some comments online on Twitter or whatever, like people was complaining about certain stuff like
I
that.
got
It's
something
like,
to say about that.
listen, the tournament, listen. what Shang Tsung wanted them to do, they straight up said they're trying to prevent the tournament so they could fuck shit up. Right. So what Cole Young did was, hey, let's flip it. When they got everyone together, let's make it tournament style. And there was a tournament. Each of them fought one-on-one with somebody.
Everybody had one-on-one.
Everyone had one-on-one at one point at the end of the movie. So there was a tournament. It wasn't a legit tournament, but there was one-on-one fight.
It was a, as we would say, a hood nigga tournament. Everybody had a one-on-one in their respectable places.
No, facts.
Actually, you know what?
Everybody cleared out one time.
Everyone picked who they wanted to fight. Like
everybody cleared out one time.
I'm gonna say this: you can't be upset because they changed the storyline a little bit. When Mortal Kombat changed the storyline every time they come.
They literally changed everything. The second movie in the 90s was trash. Trash.
We're not even gonna bring. We can throw that bitch in.
Like,
hey, flat out, bro.
They done made 10 games and none of the story is the same.
Bro,
None of 10 of those games.
First of all,
none of them.
Mortal Kombat 9 went all the way back to the first game.
Yeah,
man,
bro. What?
That's facts, bro. All right, so let me ask you this, and we still on. Who you think shined the most in the movie, and who you think had the best fatality?
I mean, Cole was definitely the star.
Cole.
But one thing I could gripe about is what the fuck was that power like?
It was like some armor, right?
It was similar to Black Panther armor, like kinetic energy.
Okay, yeah, all right.
The way I took it is because
like they could have came harder than
that. The way I
took
it is because he was always getting his ass beat, so he just needed something to protect him.
Hey, no, that's facts though. If he got his ass whooped every trip,
He started off
definitely every trip.
I think it was just more of a kinetic thing because every time he got hit or whatever, Goro went through the other side of the screen. What the fuck was that? And we get his ass whooped. But I don't understand how, like, you would think since the dude was a descendant from Scorpion, he would still have to come over here. You feel me?
Yeah. You gotta think, but listen though, Scorpion went to hell to get that. He didn't have it.
Well, no, he had it.
Well, he had it. It wasn't.
He just got separated when he went to hell.
But he wasn't doing all that extra shit though. He
had it on the string.
But that was the rope though. It wasn't from his shit. I'm saying
he got an upgrade.
You gotta remember, he went to Netherrealm, went to hell, and got the upgrade. But he wasn't doing that shit. That was all rope.
He had the prototype.
Shit though. That
was the prototype.
He knew how to swing the
prototype. He knew how to swing the thing, but like he got the upgrade when he went to hell / Netherrealm. You know what I'm saying?
Kung Lao had the craziest
fatality. Let's talk about who had the best fatality. You think?
Man,
you said Kung Lao.
I say Kung Lao.
He tech decked her. Come on, man.
I say, what's that boy name? Shang Tsung.
Oh, when he took his soul, that don't count.
When he killed Kung Lao,
he was like,
nah, fuck that. I was mad for real. Fuck that. I was mad as fuck.
That one was
he killed him and then got hemmed up swiftly afterwards.
It stayed true to character, but that wasn't my favorite. Mine is a toss up between Jax and Kung Lao.
What Jax do again?
Hey, smash his head. That shit was fire. That was fire.
It was hard. And he was like, damn.
Thunderclapped his nose.
He looked at shit. He was like, damn, these motherfuckers work.
No, I want to say the one with when what's the boy name? The blue one, Sub-Zero.
Yeah. Fight back. Fight back.
I forgot that they was dog walking dude.
They was whooping his ass for real.
I'm just happy that they incorporated that like sub story with like Scorpion and his family with Hanzo and everything like that. I thought that was really cool. I thought that was really, really cool.
Yeah, I like that too.
One of my big issues with that was they made Sonya way too friendly. Yeah. She was not.
Yeah, she wasn't that friendly.
Yeah,
not by any means.
Everybody watched Scorpion's Revenge, right?
Yeah,
she was more cold-hearted than that.
She was cold-hearted
than the movie.
But what threw me off was the fact that let me think. The fact that I want to say that she was like that she got her powers kind of late. Like I always thought she had her powers. And what threw me off was the whole Kano thing.
He was the low-key star for me, but that nigga was funny.
Kano was funny as fuck. He had the best funny part. That whatever actor, I don't even know dude's name, but he killed that shit.
But it was intentional because you had no Johnny Cage, so he kind of felt that Johnny Cage.
Yeah, role. He felt the role. My question is, who y'all think they gonna give for Johnny Cage?
Oh, that ain't gonna be no big star.
Somebody said Ryan Reynolds.
I was about to say that if I had to pick somebody, it would be Ryan. But he's already Deadpool, so it might be hard to pull off.
It's not gonna be a big star. It's not gonna be anybody big. But if I was to go big star, low key, I would go Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
He can't fight.
You're gonna have to get trained. It's gonna have to be an American.
Like Johnny Cage though.
But I don't know if he.
Or you can get my tall, dark-haired dude from the Netflix.
What's
What's
dude name from Kingsman? Main character from Kingsman.
Okay, all right. I can see that. I can't remember doing that.
Y'all see Robin Hood with him and Jamie Foxx? That was fire.
Because you need somebody that's kind of witty.
right?
That's why I said Ryan Reynolds, because like Deadpool, Johnny Cage kind of fit the same
mold. But if you try to make him younger, though, you gotta think of a younger dude though at a certain point. Not too young, but
Johnny Cage, he was a retired actor, he was like still middle age, upper age.
Y'all keep seeing. Would y'all be cool with? Because what would y'all think of the Miz playing him? Because I keep seeing. I read something about the Miz wanting to do that.
I wouldn't be mad about it.
WWE.
The Miz would be good.
Yeah.
I think the Miz
Cleveland's own, by the way. Shout out to Miz. Cleveland's own, Harlem, West Side.
Because you need somebody who can be arrogant and shit talking like that, so the Miz would fit.
Yeah.
I would fuck with that.
I ain't gonna lie. I would rock with that.
I can't wait till that second one.
But you need somebody with some flexibility because you know he hit the split and uppercut.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta get somebody that got some
And
moves.
he got
Like
the shadow kick, man. Look, don't. I know Johnny
But
Cage's
I mean,
my favorite.
it's easy. I mean, it's like you can do the shadow kick, but the whole splitting, the nut shot, that's a different animal.
that's a whole different beast.
Take me
Man,
out.
all I know is
I'm talking about as a person who got to do it.
Hey, all I know is that if you haven't seen Mortal Kombat, you're missing out because that was some straight fire. I can't wait for the sequel, and it's about to be dope, man. Let's talk about some other smoke. What's up with this Yasuke on Netflix, man? I know y'all seen that, man.
Hey.
What's going on with that?
That show,
I was very pleased. That's all I gotta say.
Anybody say that's Huey grown up.
That's Huey. Shout out to the show, Boondocks. Y'all seen on Adult Swim. Get hit.
Yeah.
What's everyone think about that, man? What you think about that show, Yasuke?
Honestly, like
Banger.
I liked Banger. Obviously a fucking banger. I love the fact that they were expressing a black samurai that was actually taken from Africa and brought over to Japan and was able to adapt, even though he was facing some of the same type of tribulation that we doing to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like it was still racism. It was even harsher back then.
Oh yeah, it was terrible back then. Dude said, "Watch your skin. Why it ain't coming clean?"
He asked him why his skin wasn't coming clean. Like
that was one of those scenes where it's like I was watching it. I was like, I didn't want to laugh because it's like it was really messed up. Really messed up.
It's crazy, like
it's so
that you can even ask a question like that.
The part
I was laughing because it was
at,
so messed up. Like
the part I laughed at was the robot. Hey, look, it's another black person in Japan. I thought you was the only black person in Japan. You related to him?
You related to him, right? Yeah, you related to him. That's your cousin, like that.
How black dude, man? Shut up. Hey, who this nigga,
I ain't
man?
gonna lie. Like I'm only one episode in, man. But when I figured out when I heard them first call this man a black samurai, and they just kept saying it, bro. I was rolling, bro. That shit was funny as hell. Bro, that nigga the black samurai throughout the whole episode. But
that part don't bother me as much because I mean it wasn't really that many black.
It wasn't that many black samurais who had smoke like he did. Yeah, so he was nicer than all of them.
All
like,
of them,
for real, like,
mopped all of them up. Mopped all of them
up. That's what they knew him about. It was like, hey, yo, that's the black samurai.
Because it was such a rarity, like
right.
And the thing is the fact that everybody else had powers. And all my dude had was these.
And that's it.
Number
hands. Mitts and the sword. That was it, bro. Like, that was it. That's all he had at his disposal.
I'm going to
ask y'all one thing. I don't want to put them versus each other, but do y'all like it better than Afro Samurai?
Oh, see, like
they need more episodes. They need more fair. They need more episodes.
They need. Let's say, see, like was messed up about that. That's not fair because like Yasuke only gave us 6 episodes in a season. I feel like they could have did at least 10 to 12.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, but Afro Samurai was short to start, wasn't it? When it only like.
But they still got like 2 seasons.
It was like 8 episodes.
It was like
no.
It was like what? 4
it was like 4 or 5. It was like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
It was a little more.
But that was longer.
It was longer. It was a lot more substance. A lot more substance and context in that. So like people can really digest it. You can digest Yasuke, but it's shorter. It's like fast paced. A lot of it's fast paced for real. Outside of the backstory,
a very linear storyline.
Yeah.
quickly.
Very quick story. But, like, hopefully they make a second season of that, you know? So I'm very hyped for that. But so you haven't checked out Yasuke, definitely check that stuff out, man. Another show y'all need to check out is that Invincible on Amazon Prime.
Season
Y'all haven't
finale
watched
was
that
last
yet. We
week.
talked about this every episode. Y'all ain't watched that yet. Y'all tripping.
Y'all
Man.
tripping.
Listen, man.
Y'all
man.
tripping.
Listen, man. What that last episode though? Well, the last two episodes.
Last 2 episodes were probably the last one.
Can
The
I
season
say-
finale.
Can I say
hit
one
home.
thing? That was the typical, like, ending to when you challenge your pops.
Boy, what I tell you?
Feeling froggy.
When you feeling froggy and he dog you.
He dog you. Like, he punched this dude into like 3 other states. Dude, chin check, dude. Man, I told your ass we gotta kill the earth. Dude, what?
He was whooping his ass so bad his chin busted, bro. Like he
I thought the only
split
one-
his chin, bro. Like he was whooping his ass, man. But the shit that he was saying to him, man, like, imagine your whole entire life. You 17 years old. Your dad been lying to you the whole time.
Lying to
dog.
everybody.
Lying to everybody the whole
don't
entire
rock with
time.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd have been whooped on. I got whooped on too. I'm sorry.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah,
we gotta throw. We gotta
I
throw.
couldn't imagine my dad telling me that my mom is just a pet tool.
A pet.
That was, man. That messed me up. That messed me up.
A pet.
I was like, a fucking pet. That's how you feel.
This woman have been loyal, been down from the get-go. She literally was trying to keep secrets. After she knew what it was, she still was low-key trying to accept you.
And he
That's
was
how you
like,
She
feel.
was back.
That's how you feel.
That shit was wild as
She's
hell.
just a
man.
pet. She's just a pet to me. I care about her, but she
None of
really
y'all.
just a pet
This
to
is
me.
a mission. The
None-
fucking mission.
And then the fact that, what's the dude's name? The government boy, the one with the teleportation powers.
Oh, Cecil.
Cecil. He got old girl watching everything. You see this shit?
Oh yeah, flat out. I would have had his wife doing the same thing. She got to know everything. It's
Nigga
right.
agrees.
He's terrible.
Y'all niggas
He's
crazy.
horrible.
Caught him in 4K. She already knew it was us.
Caught him in 4K, not 4K.
Caught him in 4K.
Bro,
Caught him
like
in
8K.
4K.
Them TVs was like 12K. It's like you see every grain of
Had
his
live
ass.
action, boy.
That man,
Man, Francis, see, look, his girl want him back now.
Hey, though, but you know,
As soon
I
as he
heard,
got his ass whooped.
crazy part is I
wow.
heard something about crazy. It might be a spoiler, you know what I'm saying? But what I heard,
This whole episode is
you know the
spoiler.
one dude, the dude who thought he was going to Urath instead of Earth. I heard he got the smoke for the Viltrumites. I heard his race got the smoke for the Viltrumites. That's why they blew them niggas up. I heard he got the mitts for them
Something about the
niggas.
dude he kept seeing on the moon.
Yeah, the one that had to talk to with his thoughts. I heard he got the smoke for them niggas. That's why they couldn't take over their
Probably
planet.
some mental shit. Probably getting in their head or something.
Right,
Some
right.
shit.
All right, so we talked about this.
Talk about ideas.
So to kind of cap this part of this, we talked about this a little bit since we're talking about Viltrumites. We talked about this like a little bit on a side conversation
yeah.
about like because beginning of the show we saw a lot of comparisons with like the Justice League and certain stuff like that. Let me ask y'all
That
this:
is
would you
true.
rather be a Viltrumite or a Krypton?
A Kryptonian.
Kryptonian? Which one?
Ooh, that's a toughie.
Which one would
That's a
y'all want to be?
toughie.
I'm gonna have to go
That's a tough-
Viltrumite.
Viltrumite?
They built different. They like
They built
hey, listen,
different,
They
bro.
like Spartans with superpowers.
Yeah,
my
bro,
nigga.
that's literally what they are.
You
Like,
gotta fight to live. Like
Bro,
you gotta
they, the whole planet threw each other to see
throw
who
each
was
other.
the strongest.
That
Who's the
means once you
strongest?
pop out, you gotta throw hands with somebody. Like,
and then repopulated after
Right.
all the weak ones was dead.
Empire repeated the process.
they out there
That's
throwing
wild
mix.
as hell.
I don't
man.
know though to keep a honey, but I might have to go Kryptonian. Only reason being
I'm beating you up.
I want to keep my sanity.
I was gonna say
That-
Kryptonians seem a bit more civil.
that and plus
Then,
it's getting me close to the sun.
And you get more powers to look like. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I think the Viltrumite is honestly more resistant.
Yeah,
but
it is. Them boys ruthless.
I'm waiting till
So, like-
nighttime and I'm beating all y'all up.
See, like, I'm saying, I would go Kryptonian, but at the same time, what scares me about the Viltrumite, or however the fuck you pronounce that shit, we don't know what killed them niggas yet.
and that's what it is.
The only
I don't
thing
know
they
what
killed
off
You do
them.
not know.
And the only thing that killed them is them. Like
That's true. Another Viltrumite. That's true. That's fact.
true.
That's why I feel like if anyone's
That's the issue. They ain't gonna kill
I'm
each
about to
other.
go get some kryptonite boxing gloves. And I'm about to show y'all something.
Yeah,
Viltrumite
That's why I
style.
feel like if anyone's gonna get. That's why I feel like if anyone's gonna get that man, it's gonna be his son. It's gonna be Mark.
It's gonna have to
They had
be.
no
It's gonna
choice.
be Mark.
Remember,
that's what they was looking for.
In
They
there,
was-
so it's
they
gonna be him that's gonna get him. He ain't ready yet, but I feel like when we go into this next season, is about to be lit, and he's
They
about
was
to be
testing
more
his blood
stronger.
and they couldn't find nothing to fuck him up.
Nothing. So he's about to be stronger next season. I feel like he's about to really turn up, and we're gonna see some stuff.
And
so.
I just want to know where did Omni Man go to?
Right, where'd he pull up at?
He went back. He went back to Viltrum, bro. He went back to
You
Viltrum.
think he
Okay.
did?
He had to. He went back to
Yeah,
Viltrum.
he went to some type of head.
He went back to get squad.
Man.
Cause he over with. They already figured him out.
And he was crying when he left too.
Yeah,
Cause
they
ain't wanna-
figured him out.
He was hurt. He was whooping on his son.
He just whooped on his son, and you be crying too.
Tugging at his heart cord.
He whooped on his son.
That
He
is
started
true.
having flashbacks and shit.
Come on, man.
That nigga passed out his own damn shit.
Man, listen.
Why you
man.
made me do this?
Listen, if y'all ain't seen that show Invincible on Amazon Prime, y'all need to get hit, man. It's some real good stuff, man. It's a lot of life lessons, a lot of stuff that people can relate to
Hey,
in that
for
show.
real. It's really
so
relatable.
please check that show out and stay tuned for that second when it drop, man. You gonna say something, God?
Oh yeah, and if you're a Walking Dead fan, just know the dude who wrote Walking Dead wrote Invincible.
Facts.
Hella voices from The Walking Dead on there too.
Mm-hmm.
Going, man.
Man, let's
I didn't
get
know that.
let's get into this music, man. What's going on with this music this week, man? It's a lot of new stuff.
Some
heating
bangers
up.
been dropping.
You know what I'm saying?
Cole with the
Hey, that ooh, man.
Ooh.
Cold,
Y'all
man.
ain't listen, you sleeping.
Yeah, man.
Speaking
Yeah.
of which, one of our good buddies, Kipp Stone, dropped a new song called Tahoe 95. Make sure y'all go check that out.
Check
On the
that
Apple
out.
Music Indie Spot of Fire, and
How
that
dare
boy
I
is
not
it.
mention that? My fault. My bad.
Shout out to our boy Kipp, man. New song out.
Yes,
Check it
sir,
out.
yes, sir. Big fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Goose, man.
But that J. Cole though,
Listen,
he needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
we was waiting
Right.
How long we waiting for something to
Too
drop?
long.
Too damn
Too
long.
too damn long.
Too long.
Yeah, he came out with a couple little sneakers, you know what I'm saying, earlier, you know what I'm saying, like early, like late 2020, so earlier this year, you know what I'm saying, that Lion King on Ice, which I still bumped. That stuff was fire. But nah, he, and
You
what was
think
it?
that was gonna be on the album?
Gotta
Probably.
be.
He even
It
said in this
gotta
thing,
be.
it's been a couple years in the making, so he's probably going to have that on there. I hope so, because that song is fire. Lion King is one of my favorite songs in the past, like, year, so I love that song for real.
Yeah, that song a banger.
Yeah, man.
Did y'all listen to the new T Grizzly? I only listened to a part of it.
Listen to something.
I ain't get a chance to.
Fire, bro.
I ain't even know
Is it
he
fire?
dropped.
He got a joint with Dolphin.
Oh, I'm sold.
Who was it? Quavo.
That's
yeah,
it.
Quavo.
Yeah, in my
Said
feelings.
Dolph, I'm there.
In my feelings.
It's dope.
Gone.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
in my feelings.
And,
Yeah,
yeah.
I ain't gonna another project that's nice.
What's that?
It's decent. It's Tootsie.
Who?
Tootsie.
Tootsie Roll.
Yup.
Who?
Yup. He got a song with Glock.
Y'all might have to
Is it?
y'all might have to reiterate who
Big
Tootsie
Okay.
is to
Big
me.
Big
All right. All right now.
It's called Thank You for Believing.
Okay.
All right, check that shit
It's
out.
got
Check that
Glock
shit
another
out.
one of my
So who
favorites.
Tootsie?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
What he look like?
TOOSISII. Yes, sir.
I don't think I'm hip.
I gotta get I gotta
You said which
get
Yeah, no, hey,
Like,
shout out to that boy Isaiah Rashad from TDE. He got a new joint out too with Duke. My boy Duke Deuce. You know what I'm
Another
saying?
slept-on artist. I think I'm a big fan of.
Lay with you.
Yeah.
Speaking of TDE, where the fuck you at, Kendrick?
Yo,
Please.
listen. Bless
Please.
Bless us, please.
Matter of fact,
We
Where
need
is he
some-
at?
We need some good blessings, man.
Word, we
This
need some
2020, 2021.
He been
man's
quiet for a
wild.
minute.
All the TDE.
For a minute.
All y'all.
And Q.
Q.
Q,
J-Rock,
for real.
J-Rock,
Q's
all
dropped
y'all.
something, though.
SZA came up with some stuff, but like as far as these rappers go, I need all y'all
Where y'all
rookie
at?
rappers to get right, man.
But then Q dropped something like in the past. Like that's what
He had a song with
Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs,
And he
Gang
got-
Signs.
That was
Oh, that's the
Banger.
gang signs or
Gang
something like that.
signs,
Yeah,
that is
that's
hard.
fire. That was
That is
fire.
hard.
That's fire.
Shout out
That
to
was
Freddie
fire.
Gibbs and Freddie Gibbs on that, man. Freddie Gibbs is dope. Midwest kid
Yeah,
in
that
the
boy
building.
raw. That boy
You know what I'm
raw.
saying? But yeah, nah. Kendrick, we need you, bro. We need you, man.
Please, more
We
now.
need you.
He been quiet for
Man.
too long.
Too quiet.
Y'all hit
What,
for
4
that Khaled job.
Oh,
Y'all think-
fire!
You think it's fire?
I think it's fire. I like it.
Fire.
I've only listened to one
I
song.
like
He got about 4.
You got a couple
He got-
bangers on
he
there.
got-
Let me
Alright.
say this.
Fire is an overstatement, but I like it. I like it for all his older ones to this one. I like it better. He isn't as annoying.
Nah,
You
totally
can
down.
hear everybody's project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm saying. You don't hear his annoying ass voice, so I appreciate that.
I will.
That I appreciate.
I will say the Nas and Jay-Z song probably
That song slept on.
it would not get, it's one of the best songs I've heard.
Yeah.
It's like it should be a classic, but it's not I feel like, no disrespect to DJ Khaled, but if it was outside of DJ Khaled, it might have been appreciated.
It might have been love. Yeah,
It would have been appreciated a whole
That's
lot
facts.
more, but at the same time,
But it's fire.
It's fire. It's slept on song for sure. And the fact that you got two dudes who really ain't mess with each other on the same track.
And they talking rich nigga shit.
Man, I'm talking about
Hey.
big money.
Big
I
money.
didn't understand
Big
that.
man, that ring he had on in that
He's
video. Did y'all see that?
something
bitch?
about
No,
that was
big
what
baller.
I was
I ain't
expecting
there
to
yet.
talk about rich nigga shit. But, like,
But it was
it's
some.
just-
It was.
I needed a little bit more oomph out of that.
Man,
I mean,
listen.
But you gotta think
was
about it though.
I know.
You
I
think
know
it's gonna
them
be more
niggas-
up
them
tempo?
bit more power.
Them niggas is all in their 40s. They all.
It was,
I get
but it was
why.
smart money, rich
Bruh.
nigga shit. It was
But
like,
it's the first Jay-Z and Nas song, bro. You gotta come harder than that.
How you-
and I'm mad it's even on the DJ Khaled album.
come harder than like.
Man.
But you got to realize that's the hardest they can come at this point in their life.
No, it ain't.
What they gonna talk about?
I think they can come harder.
What they?
I see, but like I see what you're saying. Like if they had their own production from their own production squad, I bet, and not DJ Khaled. Like if No ID produced it or somebody like that.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Give
true.
me that song should have been produced by No ID and No ID only. It shouldn't have been touched by nobody else.
I agree.
Khaled,
I agree.
Shout out DJ Khaled, man. You got a couple joints in there. Big Paper, Cardi B was spitting on there. A little off beat for me, but I like how
I
she was
ain't
spitting
even
on
hear
there.
that one.
That's like it's like track 3 on there. I
It
think.
is.
But yeah, no. Yeah, some joints on there, man. But shout out DJ Khaled, man. What's up with y'all this weekend, man? What's y'all going on this weekend, though?
Man, I just got that new Resident Evil Village.
You about to see what that's hitting?
I might see what it's here for. I'm about to do it to myself. I'm scared. Oh my god, I'm scared. Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh man. What's everybody else going on? What's everybody else got going on, man? What's going on?
It's a new season of Apex, so you know it's time.
Okay.
They got a
Apex game.
3v3. It's about to
Yeah.
get.
John, you Twitch anything? You about to be Twitching
Oh
something
yeah,
lately,
you know
man?
what I'm
What's
saying.
going on, man?
Pushing that
I'm
wow.
streaming all the time. You know,
Yeah.
follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Sauce Main Slaughter.
Sauce Man Slaughter, and that's it.
And you know, man, and that's what it is for this episode, man. Look, catch us next time. Hope y'all had a good time.
Man,
Listen,
that shit was fun.
it's a great time talking. We had a lot of conversation. Listen, peace and love, y'all.
Thank y'all for making this far in the video. The shirts drop May 14th. Get them. Be ready. Holla at you later.
And that's
Peace
it.
and love, y'all.
And then we outie.